Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. It's episode 194. We the Cricket Shuffle guys. I'm Joe.
I'm Dave.
That's Newton over there on the couch, blending in like a bitch. Oh, and there's Darwin. Didn't even know he was back there. Dave, tell us about the stash. You look like you're either gonna film a porno or be a police officer.
I'll go with police officer. I just felt like shit.
Yeah. It's
So, and I actually I have the Philips Norelco.
Oh yeah, not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. And I love it. Gets real close.
Yeah.
But then I actually just went out and bought some
Like a razor.
Some just disposable the $2 pack or whatever.
Yeah.
And I actually shaved it the other day. It's now it's out back.
Right. I also recently shaved, and I got a little bit,
A little bit what?
Shut the fuck up. You can see it. Don't fucking lie to me.
Yeah, but of course it's gonna grow back. I was just saying, what are you talking about? A little bit what? It's gonna grow back. Oh.
I shaved the other day, and I shaved off the beard, and I just left the mustache, and I was like, do I? And I was like, I don't.
What? Leave it?
Yeah. Yeah. It just doesn't look good ever on me.
I went with this.
Yeah.
At first, and I was like, I'll skip that.
I'll tell you, that's a look for you, Dave. Like the clean shaven, but like a nice trimmed mustache. That looks good.
Yeah. It's growing on me. When I first did it, I was like, you really have to let it sit for
Yeah. No, I think it looks good.
So
as long as you keep it, maintained.
I wish I had I was able to get a good mustache.
Yeah.
Like the trim mustache is, looks fine. But the people who've got the thick.
Yeah. Thick mustache.
I think that's got to come with for some people comes with age.
Yeah. I think it's genetics too.
And Dad's got a thick mustache.
Yeah, but.
And so does our uncle. So do our uncles.
Maybe it skips a generation then.
Maybe. But I think, but some people, I know my age, they've got a good, or around my age,
yeah.
Whether that be somebody.
A nice caterpillar on their upper lip.
Yeah. 20s or 30s or whatever.
Yeah.
They got a good one going on, but
good stash.
I mean,
you can just see, just based on where mine's growing back in, it's not that good at all. Mine's just a very thin line. It looks like I was playing in the dirt and a little bit got on my face.
Even mine's a dirt stash.
Yeah, yours looks better.
If you just glance across the screen, you're just like, what is that? What is that?
Mine's very wiry, the hair. I don't know what yours is like.
I don't know. What do you mean?
It feels very wiry.
As of right now, no. Maybe when it's longer, it does for me.
Yeah. Mine's super just awful.
But I wanted to see if I could as it's growing back, there's this one straight up white hair. It's white.
Pull it.
And I want to see if I can see it before gets before it starts coming in.
Yeah.
See it.
I get my white hair. I think I've talked about this before, right over here on the sides of my head, just above my ears, and I will pull them every day.
I don't think that's good.
It's not bad.
Listen, man, every man just loses their hair, so you're just pulling away hair that.
But it's the white hair. White hair is dead hair.
No, it's not. I think it's very much alive.
Well,
I think no hair is dead hair.
Yeah, but then it'll grow back. If it's plucked out, it'll grow back.
And then I think next time I go to, I just did an appointment for a haircut.
I got to make an appointment for a haircut badly. My hair's that's why I keep wearing hats on the podcast, because I'm not doing my hair unless I have to go to work.
You can just get a haircut down there.
Yeah, no, I've done that twice now. And I don't know that I've ever talked about that on the podcast, but both times I have not been happy with the haircut. They just don't do. The one time the guy didn't cut it short enough. The next time the guy cut it way too short.
I think this time I'm gonna be like, Chris, just nothing usable. Okay, give me a bald fade.
Damn.
I never go that short.
You ever
I've
consider
never-
like just buzzing it completely and starting over?
Yeah. But with my hair and head, I don't think it'll look good at all.
Yeah, I also don't think it would look good on me. And also, like, I don't know what I'd start over. Like, there's no starting over. My hair only looks good the way that I do my hair. There is no
Yeah.
other option for me.
The only way, like right now, I've just been slicking my hair back, and I was not gonna schedule an appointment and just let it grow out again.
Yeah.
But I was like, got a wedding to go to coming up in a couple weeks, and then like a few weeks after that one, or 2 weeks after, we got another one. So I was like, I guess
Yeah.
I'll get it cut to make it look nice and not scraggly or whatever. So yeah, that's the game plan. I don't know what I'm getting. Usually I get in there and he's like, same as usual. I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's simple, you know? Otherwise, you got to look at a magazine and be like, I want that guy's haircut.
Dude, I always see people's haircuts. I'm like, I want that.
Yeah,
It's like their hair is not my hair, and their
Yeah.
head is not my head.
exactly. It sucks.
Yeah. So
Whatever.
Chris got me a good one. He was like, what was it last year? For Daytona. I was like, just the usual. And he was like, nah, I'll give you some. And it was like basically the usual.
Yeah.
But like not just like instead of fading it down, or yeah, like having it more shaved on the sides of the head. It was like I had like you'd have to comb over this part,
Yeah.
but it would fade down more. So look at that. The first day is always bad. So when he hit in the mirror,
I think the first day
like-
is the best day. Every day after that is worse.
oh no. Because I mean the first like right after they do it, it's good.
Yeah.
But then when I try and redo it,
Terrible.
doesn't look the
Something
best.
about there's something about somebody else styling your hair. that
Well,
makes it
yeah,
look
it's
so
because
much
they
better.
can fucking
They have the bird's
see
eye
everything.
view. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they can see everything.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting there looking at myself backwards.
Yeah, and I'm trying to like comb, and I'm like, oh no,
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't work.
No.
So, but then a couple days after that, I'm like, okay, now I got it.
You know they make a type of mirror that shows you like how you actually look. If that makes sense.
I think most mirrors do that.
No. Most all mirrors reverse your image. So like you see yourself back reversed because it's reflecting it back to you. There's this mirror out there. It's like a 3 mirror thing. It's got like, one in the middle, 2 on the side. So it like when you look at the way that the reflections work, when you look at one of them, it's like reflecting off something else. So it reflects a reflection so that it turns it back around. And so it shows you what you really look like to other people.
Ugh.
Because like right now, when you're looking at your Zoom, right? Like you're looking at a mirror.
Yes, I think so.
Yes. Because like my marker is in my left hand. But when I'm looking at myself, if I were to be like, if my reflection were to turn around, it would be in the reflection's right hand.
This
And
is in my
so-
right hand right now.
Yes.
And if I turned around, or if my
Like
reflection
if
turned
you were to
around,
bring the marker to the screen, we should not have to explain this so much. If you were to bring the marker to the
no,
screen,
I get it. Yeah.
the marker will touch itself as opposed to touching on the opposite side.
Right.
So like,
Can I change that?
yeah. So you can reverse the image on Zoom and you'll see how
Right.
you actually look to me.
Right.
And it's never a pleasant thing because in reality, all people are ugly.
In reality, let's see. Mirror my video. Here we go. That looks so strange.
Yeah. So like nothing happened on my end. You still look
Right.
how you look in your room right now. But to
Yeah, so
you,
this is
you
in
look
my
very
right
different
hand.
because you're looking at yourself like I'm looking at you.
Right. This is in my right hand,
Yeah.
but to me, it's showing up on this.
Yeah.
that side.
Because on my screen right now, on my
Yeah.
screen, which is the screen that'll show up on YouTube, we are both holding the thing that we're holding in the same hand. So like it's on this side and it's on that side for you.
Yeah. You're holding yours in your
Mine's in my left,
hand?
yours is in your right. But on my
Yeah.
screen, they're both on the same side of our body because my image is reflected.
Right.
So if I were to mirror my image, they'd be on opposite sides of the screen, and we'd both look like you'd look normal, but I'd look bad.
Yeah. Doesn't look too bad. Except it just screws me up because I go to like look at the other side. But I'm like, oh no, I can't see that side.
So like they make a mirror that does that. And they're like, this is your true reflection. Like this is how you actually look to other people. And everyone looks at it, they're like, oh my God, like that's really what I look so. They're like, yeah, you look good. I'm like, no, like I never have I looked at a picture of myself how I actually look and thought that person looks good.
Yeah,
When
but
I look
see,
at
like
when I look at my
that's like
reflection, I go, hey, I don't look bad. And then I look at myself reverse. I'm like, shit, I have a lopsided head.
but like if someone take a picture of you,
It shows
like
you how you
straight
really
up,
look.
yeah, looks fine.
Not always though. You ever look at a picture of yourself and you're like, ooh.
Well, everyone does. But I mean, most of the time, as long as I'm not just like, just straight up, just like,
I just mirrored my picture.
yeah, I figured you did. Yeah, but I think it's just something different about if you're just alone and you're looking at yourself in what other people see. That's when it's strange. If someone just takes a picture of you, you're just like,
I guess, yeah.
you're like, hey.
But yeah, I don't know. Every time I look at myself normally, I don't like what I see. What I know is that I tilt my head a lot to the side.
Oh, I do. Oh yeah.
100%. I'm constantly like this.
Yeah, I'm just like.
But when I try and tilt it the other way, it looks abnormal.
Yeah,
now I gotta just.
My neck feels weird now.
Now I have to sit perfectly straight. I'm gonna try and keep it like this, reflected the entire rest of the episode.
Reflected, you're right now?
Yeah, I'm mirrored.
Oh, you're mirrored.
I'm opposite of what I am.
So you're not mirrored.
Correct. I'm looking at myself naturally. I'm looking at me how you see me.
Right.
Because like before you did that, the A on your screen was backwards, right?
A on my screen is correct right now.
Yeah, but before you mirrored your image, the A was backwards.
I don't know. Didn't look at it.
Just like for me, for me, the Avengers poster was reversed.
Looks the same.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, maybe I'm just like screwing myself
maybe you're
up here.
Stupid.
What do you mean? It's not upside. Oh, I think I'm
Not
thinking it's supposed to be upside down.
It doesn't flip your shit.
Yeah, so like, well, yeah.
The A is now an A can never be backwards.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks
but it's the arrow is pointing the other direction.
Oh yeah, I guess I could have looked at the arrow. Oh, let me turn it back.
It's like talking to a child sometimes.
It still looks the same.
There's no way it looks the same, dude. You know, people watching this podcast, I can't even imagine how stupid we are.
They're both it's still.
No. Because now I mirrored my video and my Avengers poster is reading Avengers backwards to me.
Maybe I should put the A. Maybe I should turn the A actually like straight on with the camera. So
go ahead, do it because it's not going to make a difference.
Oh, here. You know what I'll do? I'll do this.
Crunch. Now it's going to, for you, it's going to say crunch backwards. Are you following?
It says crunch forward for me right now.
Yeah, because you're not mirroring.
Right.
Now mirror.
Yeah, now it's going to say it backwards.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Before you unmirrored your image, it said the A was backwards. When
the A is
mirror
tough
it,
for me.
Or sorry, when you mirror your image, the A is backwards. When you unmirror your image, the A is normal.
It was easier for me with the crunch. I knew what was going to happen.
Your brain just couldn't process
I knew what was going on, but the A was screwing me up.
Yeah. It
Does
also
it
puts
look-
your chair just on the other side of the room.
Yeah, it was doing that.
Yeah.
I
But
knew
the A
that.
would also have gone backwards.
Yeah, maybe.
It would still look like an A.
I know. Hmm. Whatever.
I'm in pain.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I'm pissed about, by the way? I finished a book in the series that I'm reading. I'm like
Mhm.
finally trying to finish the I Am Number 4 series that I started a billion years ago. And so I finished book 4, and I didn't have book 5 on my bookshelf. I thought I had it, but evidently I do not. So I ordered it off Amazon. It's like $18 on Amazon for the hardcover copy. But they have a used copy for like $7. And I was like, obviously I'm going to buy the used. It said used,
Right.
good. Like the condition was good. And I was like, I'll buy it. What's a little bit of a used book? Well, I get the package yesterday. It comes, this is it right here. And it is good quality, but it doesn't come with the book sleeve, which
There
wouldn't
never was
bother
one.
most people. But I have the book sleeve on every other book, and they all like fit really nicely together. And so I wanted the book sleeve. And so I'm like, well, now I'm pissed. Like the book itself is fine. The quality of the book is phenomenal, but they marked it as good because it doesn't have a sleeve. And if I had known that, I would not have bought this.
That's like
So-
my Fast and Furious movies.
What?
I have my Fast and Furious movies
Uh-huh.
or my Avengers movies that I have. Like for Fast and Furious 1 through 7 are all DVD,
Yeah.
and 8 is a Blu-ray.
Oof.
And then like Iron Man, like from Iron going in like the order they came out in.
Yeah.
Iron Man to I don't know, what was my first? It might be I don't even know, but I have a lot of DVDs,
Yeah. And then it
and then
switches
I
to
just
Blu-ray.
started getting Blu-rays, and I was like, whatever,
Yeah.
is what it is.
So like I shouldn't let it bother me, but I did, obviously. And so I returned this book already. I haven't brought it back to the UPS store to actually send it back to Amazon, but I already did the return process, and I ordered the $18 version off Amazon.
That's dumb. Just go steal a book cover from somebody else.
Like who?
I don't know, Barnes and Noble.
That's the problem. Barnes & Noble doesn't have any in stock. Otherwise, I would have just gone to Barnes & Noble day of instead of waiting 2 days for Amazon to ship it to my dumbass.
Or Google I Am Number 6 cover.
Nope, it's Revenge of 7, but yeah.
Whatever. Revenge of 7 book cover.
Yeah, I'm sure they have that on Amazon.
Or I'm sure that costs $12.
Yeah, that's the
And
thing.
you
Is like
just-
if it costs the same amount as just buying the book, I'll just buy the book.
Yeah.
But it's whatever. I'll just return this, get my $7 back, and spend another 10 to buy the same book with a sleeve.
Yeah, I'd let it go.
Well,
Too
I
late
can't.
now. No, not too late. You can just
No, it's too late. I've already ordered it.
Well.
Like the second I opened the box last night and I saw this instead of the sleeve, I was like, oh, cool. So I'm returning this book. And I immediately pulled up my phone and went, boop, 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 done. I don't give a fuck. Yesterday was payday,
Yeah. I got paid. I didn't get paid this week, actually. I paid
You
last
did
week.
not get paid this week?
No.
Dude, if I was getting bi-weekly paychecks, I'd be dead already.
Well, stop buying books.
Yeah, that's my problem. It's
Get
food.
books without covers.
Most of my money goes to food, which makes no sense because I never eat.
And how often are you eating out?
Kidding.
Because there you go. You gotta
probably-
get meals to last you a week instead of
Yeah, I
one
feel
day.
like I eat like once a day, but each of those meals is eating out.
Dude, it is impossible that like I told you. Oh, what? Hold on.
I don't know. You're telling the story.
Let's go back. I am looking at houses that's what I was gonna say. I've told you multiple times that I look at houses
Yeah.
like
You've been looking at houses
constantly.
for the past 2 years.
Yeah, dude. And one, you can't get what you want. Well, I can't get what I want, I should say. On that's like 200,000 or like it's gonna be more. It's gonna be over 200,000.
Well, yeah.
And I'm looking at this one house and I'm like, it came up, um, it's 190
Uh-huh.
or 180, and it looks cool. I like it. Basement is awesome.
Right.
It's like finished and everything. It looks like a fucking like fire hall in the basement,
Okay.
or like a banquet hall, but not banquet hall, but
So
just
it's a
looks
big
cool.
basement is what you're
Yeah,
saying?
it's a big basement. It's all finished. It just looks like cool hangout spot.
Okay.
Um, inside looks good. Blah blah blah. There's legit like the front lawn. That's it.
Yeah, you see, you can't.
And I'm like, dude, I need a little something.
Yeah, you need a
Okay,
yard.
I need a yard. And it's like, okay, well, what the fuck? If I want what I want, I gotta go live like an hour away.
For the
And it's
price you
like,
want, you mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
like there's places that's like, oh, it's a nice house and it's got land, got some land. Now I have to keep reminding myself. It's like, okay, listen, I'm 24.
Yeah.
I can't get the house that I want right now. I'm gonna have to have neighbors, and I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna
you're
have,
not getting a secluded household.
yeah, I'm gonna have to
Neighbors
have
aren't as
neighbors.
bad as you think, Dave.
I don't care.
You
I
know,
just don't have them. Then I
that's
don't have to
because
deal with
we're
them.
spoiled. We had the luxury of growing up with one neighbor
Yeah,
who was 70,000 years old.
and somehow still 70,000 years
Somehow
old.
still 70,000 years old. And we had a shit ton of land. So that's what we've been used to our entire lives.
Yeah, and I don't need that.
Yeah.
I don't want that because then it's just a waste of money because I'm not using it. I want.
I mean, it wouldn't be a waste of money if you could get that for $200,000.
Oh yeah, of course. There was a place. Awesome house. House wasn't finished fully, but it had 24 acres, and this house was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Had like wraparound porch. It was, dude. This house was awesome. 24 acres, 200,000.
Why didn't you buy it?
Because it's fucking an hour and a half away. One,
So,
and I'd have to finish it, and I don't do that. So that means I have to drop another 100,000 or have someone finish it.
no, not 100,000.
Probably between labor and materials.
I'm sure it's not that bad. Just learn how to finish it yourself.
Yeah, I could. I mean, it looks like it just really needs drywall and insulation.
You can do that in your sleep.
So it could probably not be good. But I'm not driving. I'm not living an hour and a half away because as much as I hate people, nobody's ever going to drive out that way. Like all the friends that are gonna live here
Oh, yeah, you're
don't
right,
want to
you're
live in
right.
East Bumfuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry, and then I like click on a house. I'm like, okay, maybe I could bump up the price. It's like a seven or like seven, yeah, $1,700 house payment, and that's just like that's not including utilities. That's like the taxes, the house payment alone, and then like insurance.
Right.
So then you have to do electric, Wi-Fi, gas, and whatever sewage or whatever that is.
Water.
Yeah, water. And I'm like, bro, where am I supposed to get this money from?
Dude, living is expensive.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Coming from somebody who legitimately has been trying to save his whole life. I can't afford a fucking house.
Yeah, it's fucked.
So that's why I have to look at something that's like 200 or less.
You can afford to
And
pay the
Yeah.
housing fees.
yeah, and I'm not living in fucking the city. Fuck that. I'm not buying a house down there.
Say goodbye to a yard if you buy a house there.
Think about it, a yard, privacy, and your life.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Dude, I'd rather live in the sewer than live in the city.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but yeah,
Well,
I get your point, is what I mean.
yeah. So it's fucking stupid. I'm just like, dude, I told him that I was like, I'm living here till I'm 30. I'm doing it. I'm not moving out. I can't do it.
I mean, nobody's forcing me out of the house anytime soon, so
I am. I'm forcing myself out of the house.
yeah, well.
I need to get out.
Dude, do I have a story for you? It's gonna make you super not okay.
Oh, come on, dude.
I was at the store the other day doing some, doing some grocery shopping. Do cars keep driving by, like blocking the sun from your bedroom window?
Why does it keep?
They like it's like the lights keep flickering in your room, but it's like it's a shadow flying by your window, blocking the sun every couple of seconds.
I don't know. But it reminds me, I gotta put a curtain up.
Yeah. I mean you don't want to. Do you have a light on in the room right now?
Yeah.
Oh, you can put a curtain up then. Either way, so I was at the store the other day. I was doing some grocery shopping. I was walking through the deli section, and guy, the meat slicer, he's like cutting meat, slicing it, slicing it, slicing it. I don't see it happen.
No.
But I hear the reaction.
My God.
Man sliced his finger.
Oh my God.
Yeah, which I didn't think, like, I thought those things were like dummy proof.
Obviously not.
Obviously not. Man sliced.
Well, don't they, dude, how though? Like,
well, you can change the level of like how thick the meat is.
now, what'd you figure out with the situation? Like, he sliced his finger,
like a tip.
or he like fucking just like he took a chunk out.
I didn't get a good look. He was holding it. But you could tell based on the context clues that he was,
But what I don't get is like,
I think it was probably just like if anything, it was
Yeah.
just like the very tip, and it was
Right.
probably just like, you see how like what the fuck? Oh, my thing's still mirrored. You know how like the nail ends, but there's still skin above it.
Yeah.
I think he probably just took off that skin above the nail, that shit'll grow back, But it's not going to feel good by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
For a second, I thought, like, when I like kind of realized what happened, I thought he like chopped his finger off.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Aren't they supposed to have like, like if this is the meat, and then this is their hand, they have like something to just.
I think sometimes they do,
but sometimes they're just like, it takes too long, so I'm just gonna.
Like,
Hey, well,
when I go to Jersey Mike's to get my subs that I always love to eat, they just cut that shit by hand. Not by hand. They use a slicer, but they just hold it. And I'm like, dude, you are playing with fire.
No, there's some things, and I'm just like, I am a rule follower.
Yeah, because then what happens when they get down to like that last little nub? There's still meat there.
That's probably when if they use it by their hand like regularly, and it's a fucking like, full thing.
Yeah,
it's just like, okay, they're gonna do it. Then when it gets down to this small, they're like, okay, let me put this on.
Toss a little piece of plastic on to hold it there. But yeah, this man's, I don't know if he slipped. I don't know if he was working with a little nub. But I mean, you got to like throw out the meat cutter after that, right? Yeah.
Well, you don't got to throw it out. Sanitize it, but
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. They're not going to throw out a fucking like $1,000.
Yeah, but like, you got to like, how do you make sure that that's cleaned enough?
They send it out, get a professional, clean it.
So they're not cutting meat in that store for a while.
They bleach that shit.
I will not say what store I was at to protect.
I'm sure anybody. They have another one.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think they only have one meat slicer.
I don't know. I've only ever seen one meat slicer at the store.
Yeah, because they just have the other one in the back.
Yeah, they keep it in the back in case of emergencies.
that was the first one that got is waiting to be reused because the first person who cut their finger on it,
Yeah.
you know, the one that's out there now was the one that was in the back.
Yeah. That was the
Now that
emergency one.
Now they rotate it.
Yeah. It was, oh God, dude. I don't even want to imagine.
Were you getting meat?
No, God, no, thank God. Could you imagine if I was the one? I'd just be like, you can throw that out.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, there's no shot because obviously blood
Yeah, blood got.
got
Yeah,
blood got.
blood got for sure. It wasn't like, a murder scene, but there was blood.
There had to have. I mean, you think you saw blood?
I saw blood.
Because
Not a
sometimes
lot.
when you like slice something quick, it's like
It takes a
doesn't
second.
bleed right away.
There was again, it wasn't like a splatter sort of scenario because that's a sharp blade spinning really fast. So it kind of, but you feel the pain. And I like saw it was I don't know that I saw any blood. I wasn't investigating, right? I didn't see any blood on the thing, but the paper towel that he had then there was blood. Fingers bleed, dude.
Yeah.
You know what really bleeds? The face.
Yeah.
Face bleeds like a motherfucker.
I had I don't know if you can see these. Let's see.
I can't see shit, dude. Look, you're just pointing your fingers to the sky. You are showing me nothing. Oh, wait. What are you showing me?
You see like a little discoloration on my finger, like
Yeah,
right.
what the fuck did you do? Did you burn yourself?
No, so right, both spots are like the same spot on each finger. I got a blister, and immediately, like the blister formed and was opened, and skin was peeled off right away.
Yeah.
So like it was red.
Yeah, that shit burns.
And what happened was, we were moving the fence, the electric fence,
Yeah.
to cut all the weeds that were growing around or whatever. And these weeds were just like devouring the fence. So I'm pulling it out of these weeds, and they're just like, so I'm right there on those fingers. It was just like kept going on that. And I looked at my finger and I saw that it was like turning red, and I was like, huh, okay. And then I saw the piece of skin pulled up, and I was like, and then I noticed it. And then I was trying not to use that finger, but then just like air just kept getting in there, and it was stinging more and more. And I was like, damn it, dude. So then I go up to the house and I'm just like, rip it off. And then I put a Band-Aid on it. Band-Aid doesn't stay on it very well.
Yeah.
Luckily, the other one didn't open. It was, it stayed shut. And then until the other day, it was like still like showing that there was skin there. I was like, okay, well, obviously that's dead skin, so it's got to come off.
Natural.
But that shit was,
dude, I mean, like, this is going to be a stupid rant, but Band-Aids need to be reinvented to just last longer.
It lasts just fine.
No, they don't.
Well, it depends on what you put it on. Like if you put it on your hand, just like this, it's not going to stay. You got to get some.
No, I've never done that.
tape.
I wrap my fingers in Band-Aids a lot because I pick at my cuticles, and that's like that's like
Those
the
stay
ideal
just fine.
Band-Aid. What?
Those don't stay for you?
No.
What are you doing? What are you doing wrong?
I don't know. I don't think it's user error at this point. I think because every Band-Aid I've put on lasts maybe a few hours.
That's just wrong. I've had the Band-Aid the Band-Aid that I used on this finger at first was I just grabbed one and I put it on there, and it was a shitty one.
Yeah.
Didn't wrap all the way around my finger.
Well, that's failure
and then,
immediately, yeah.
And it's on a knuckle. So it's constantly
that's
bending.
A bending point, yeah.
Well, obviously, no matter where on the finger, it's going to be bending. And I went back outside, so I was sweating more, blah, blah, blah. But like, if I was able to have wrapped it around all the way, which I did.
See, but like, here's the thing, right? You put a Band-Aid on. The second you wash your hands, Band-Aid's ruined. So you can't wash your hands.
Why are you washing your hands right away?
I'm not. But like, I do other shit. Like, I put Band-Aids on at work sometimes. And then I'm like, I'm doing stuff. I'm working, outside. And then I go and I'm like, okay, it's lunchtime. Let me go wash my hands. Well, now I have to put a new Band-Aid on.
You shouldn't have to put a new Band-Aid on. I think you got shitty Band-Aids before, but one box of Band-Aids should last your entire.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't. Maybe I'm. I also this. I mean, this one is my fault, but like I'll like pick at the Band-Aid.
Yeah.
You know, like when it's on like my thumb, right? Like because I pick at this thumb like a bitch. You can see the discoloration a little bit. So like when I put a Band-Aid on this thumb, I will pick at the Band-Aid instead of the thumb. And naturally that tears it apart easily. But like again, that is my fault. But I'm talking about the times where it's not my fault. I'm not doing anything. The Band-Aid just fucking falls off.
Right.
Like, Jesus Christ. Put my hand in my pocket one time, the Band-Aid's coming with it.
Well, that's just that makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Um,
Make Band-Aids stickier.
I mean, but some of them. Which one was it? Was it? I had a Band-Aid somewhere. It could have been the one that was on my finger. That thing was on there. Because when I went to take it off,
Dude,
it's
when
like,
you have to peel a Band-Aid off your fingernail, oh, I hate that feeling.
I've never had.
You know
one
that
on
feeling
your
of like it feels like
fingernail?
your fingernail's about to be ripped off? You know that feeling?
No.
Okay, do me a
A
favor.
Band-Aid does that to you?
Now, do me a favor. All right, you're not gonna like this. Take your finger, take your thumb, put your nail to nail, and lift up with your thumb.
Yeah, it's a pretty uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah.
But I
So
know it's not
imagine,
going anywhere because I can't do that.
yeah, but you could.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you don't like you probably couldn't do it to yourself, but like you could do it. Um, I get that feeling, not always, but like if I get like a really sticky Band-Aid and I'm peeling it off and there's a lot of sticky part on my nail, if I feel that feeling and I'm like, ugh,
there's no way.
yeah, dude, there is a way.
You just rip it off and you should not feel that at all. And one, you just said they should make Band-Aids stickier. So how is
Yeah,
this
I said
Band-Aid
when
so
I get a
sticky?
sticky Band-Aid, I don't feel it every time I put a Band-Aid on. But if I get the sticky part all on my finger nail
Yeah.
and I start ripping it off, because I don't just fucking yank off finger Band-Aids. I peel them off. And so when I'm doing that, I get that feeling and I'm like, ugh. I don't think my fingernail's going with the Band-Aid. I just get the feeling. I get like the pressure.
Right.
Like my fingernails being lifted against my will.
um, there was something I thought of. Where I don't know if it had anything to do with Band-Aids or if it was just another story that popped in my head. Shit.
Okay. You want me to tell my next story?
Yeah.
This one you're gonna love, right? I have to tell the story because my eat of the week today is probably going to be like two things, which I know is a normal thing for me, but I can't pick one. So I went to this restaurant for my friend's birthday called Black Rock. And essentially it's like what's a place where you like make your own food at a restaurant?
Buffet?
No. You make your own food. Not you get as much as you want and you serve yourself. It's like have you ever been to like a hot pot? You know what hot pot is?
Me? I live in Buffalo.
Yeah. Yeah. Hot pot's like they bring out like this boiling bowl of water and you just like dunk your shit in there. You dunk your meat and it cooks your meat.
I want to go to one of those Black Rock sear things, you know?
What?
Where they give you like a hot rock and then they
okay, yeah. So this is exactly what I went to. It's called Black Rock, and they bring out a volcanic rock that's 755 degrees, which, by the way, don't touch the rock. We all did touch the rock, but after it cooled down a little bit, it's very hot. And they ask you, they go, what kind of meat do you want? And so we did the Black Rock thing, because you don't have to pick that. But we did that. I got a 12-ounce sirloin, and they bring it out already sizzling on the rock. And they go, there's a big slab of meat. So it's only searing the bottom.
Right.
And you're going to cut off like essentially bite-sized slices.
And then cook them more.
Toss it on there. And it says in the menu how long you want to keep it. And they also like give you an example. They go, here's what we'll do. And they give you some garlic butter. They go, you toss it on.
Don't put it on the rock. Put it on your meat.
Yeah. You put the garlic butter on your meat. And by the time you've put the garlic butter on, if you want it like medium rare, that'll be about 10 seconds. And you flip it over for another 10 seconds. Put a little bit of butter on both sides. pull it off. It's medium rare. You're good to go. Toss it right in the mouth or set it off to the side if you want to get it all at once. I sliced,
rare.
cooked, set it off to the side until I was done with the whole steak.
Yeah.
Dude, you need to go. And it wasn't that expensive either. You need to go. If they have them in Buffalo, you need to go to one.
I bet you they don't. And medium rare, you take it.
No. I was going medium to medium well.
I'm not
It
a
was
medium
so
rare
fucking
guy.
good, dude. And I got a side of green beans
Yeah,
with
it
it.
looked good. I saw a TikTok like 2 weeks ago about it, and I was like, "That's pretty cool."
I think I took a picture. Hold on. You need to find one, whatever one's closest to you, and fucking get there ASAP.
ASAP.
Yeah, here it is. Fucking focus. You can see it well enough, right?
Yeah. If you just zoom in, yeah.
Look at that. It's like that's the whole steak. That was the next piece I had. Jesus Christ. That was the next piece I had cooking. This was the piece that was nearly done. Those are my side of green beans. There was some of the meat that I had finished already.
You had 3 pieces there, or did you cut it into 3? Or they gave it to you in 3?
I was slicing individual slices off. And so, my God, I mean, it's just like, I couldn't even believe how good this meat was, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a little ridiculous that I'm paying to cook my own food, but it's nice because then I can like cook it and like, they said 25 to 30 seconds is like medium to medium well, somewhere in that range. And I'm fine with either. Medium's just like a little bit of pink, as you know.
Yeah.
And it was nice. I could control the pinkness of my meat. It was so
Yeah.
that garlic butter.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be good.
Yeah. If you come down to visit
in a
me
while.
again, but we'll go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have no plans to visit you anytime soon. No.
No,
offense.
it's cool. Yeah, it's fine. But I had to tell that story because it's a very good chance that that's made of the week, but I'm still tossing it up in my head between the two of them. So I wanted to tell that story.
When I hear your second one, it better be close to that, or otherwise I'm going to hit you because
it does
no way
involve meat.
Something tops a
What?
seared steak.
There
face.
could be something that tops a seared steak.
Whatever.
I'll save it for the end though.
Yeah. I have to have a steak, dude. I haven't had a steak in forever.
Dude, there's something about steak, grilling a steak.
gotta go
There's nothing that makes me feel more like a man than grilling a steak.
Tyler got some steaks the other day. He made one, and I was like, "Oh, where's mine?" He was like, "Oh, it's the last one." He was like, "Dude, we'll get some steaks. I'll get some steaks for us, and we'll have a day." I'm like, "Yeah, dude. Fuck a steak guy." He's like,
Yeah,
what do you like?" And I was like, "I'm a medium guy.
Yeah.
Medium rare is too rare."
I had a friend in college who liked that. He goes, "I want it still mooing."
Yeah.
I'm like, that's disgusting.
They want it blue.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
Fuck that, dude. You're gonna give yourself
I don't get that,
a
dude.
disease.
I don't get that.
He was
It's
literally like,
how-
I want them to put it on the grill to warm it up on each side and then give it to me. He goes, 5 seconds.
Because like,
Flip it over,
what I don't
5 seconds, give
understand,
it to me.
it's like you can't even cut that.
No.
It's just, and then it's just chewy.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I don't get it, dude. I don't understand.
I don't understand.
But
it
then they
either.
say that like well done. Now I don't order a steak well done because
No.
I don't like that. They're like, "Oh, that's like chewing leather." I'm like, "No, it's not. I've had a well done steak. It's not like chewing leather."
Yeah. If I've got some, as long as there's some juice on there
Yeah.
from like the chef put some juice on there and whatever, it's chilling. Okay.
Yeah.
But now once again, yes, medium well, depending on what it is.
Medium well is the
well
highest,
done.
is the most I will go. And even that, I'm like, I'd prefer medium
Yeah, and I say medium well
because they're going to
Usually,
cook it medium.
because they're cooking it medium.
Yeah.
And now sometimes the off chance they cook it, too much. But I'd rather have it overcooked
Then undercooked.
than undercooked. But also,
Because if
guess
you
not-
order medium and they give you medium rare, I'm not happy.
yeah, I'm not happy, and I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, could you put this on?" Because most time, your steak, it comes with shit on there.
Yeah.
So then it's like they got to take it all off. The cook's got to put it back on. It's like, fuck you guys. Just Leave it on there a little bit longer, man. I said medium well. Okay, if you make it well done, whatever. I'll deal with it.
Yeah.
If you make it medium, perfect. That's what I actually wanted.
Yeah.
If I say medium and you bring out medium rare, dude, I'll fucking beat your ass.
Yeah, and I know that's gonna heat a lot of people up because like I know people are like, there's only medium rare. If you have anything more than medium rare, you're eating a steak wrong. Fuck you. How about you lick my literal taint? Like, I'll eat a steak how I want it, and that's juicy and delicious, not fucking red.
Yeah. Not fucking like, dude, I can only imagine that when I'm cutting something like that. It like, how does a knife go through that? It's not. It's
It
just
doesn't.
and it's just ugh, ugh. Those
Yeah.
same people like fat.
Ugh.
They love when they get a chunk of fat on.
They're like, that's where the flavor is. They go, fuck you.
Dude,
That's not. There's no fucking flavor.
Yeah,
You're chewing gel. Put some hair gel in your mouth and chew that. Let me know how that tastes.
disgusting.
Ugh.
It's not even the flavor. It's just the texture.
It's so
Gross.
gummy.
Yeah. Well,
And I don't want, like, when I want gummies, I go buy some Scooby-Doo gummies. I don't go buy a steak when I'm feeling like gummies.
yeah, I got you.
And like that's where the flavor comes from, because the fat has the juice, which has the flavor that flavors your steak.
Right.
It doesn't mean you eat that part. You cut off that part and you enjoy the meat.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Nasty.
The most fat I will eat is bacon.
Yep.
And even that has to be, if I get rubbery bacon, right in the trash.
Yeah, dude, you can't give me rubbery bacon.
No, I don't want crispy bacon either.
Nope, it's got to be fucking dead center, bro.
I want a nice medium bacon.
Everything in my life is straight fucking down the center.
Yeah,
I ride
mid.
that yellow line.
I want mid everything.
Dude, I ride that yellow line like it's my fucking job.
Yeah.
Anything in life is just down the center. Okay.
Yep. Just right where everything should be.
Yeah.
A healthy balance.
Yeah. It's like, fuck. God damn.
You tell me that I'm wrong for having a medium steak with no fat? How, just again, lick my taint.
Ugh. That's the only thing I hate about brisket is like briskets always comes with a lot of fat. And so it's like,
yeah. Luckily, the nice thing about brisket is the brisket fat is always like in the same spot. You can like just cut off one section and you're like, okay, I'm good to go.
Yeah, it's and so it's like you order like, I don't know. Like I think Dad told me one time he ordered a brisket and like half of it was fat. And it was
dude, I don't know that I've ever told this story on the podcast. There was one time I was in Gainesville. This is back when I was dating Natalie. We'd go up there to visit our friends. And we went to this one like brunch place. And it was like brand new. Everybody was talking, like raving about it. So we went there and it was run by a bunch of fucking hipsters. So already I was like, fuck this place.
Fuck this.
But I get there and I ordered it was a pork belly sandwich, I think. And so like pork belly, that's like basically where the bacon comes from too. And so I'm like, okay, I'm expecting like a nice like slab of pork belly, which I know is going to have some fat on it. It comes out. It was just a spiral ring, all fat. There was not a single bit of meat on there. I took one bite and my teeth just sunk into the fat and I was like, nope, I'm out. And I looked, I took the bread off. I looked, it was just like, it wasn't even a full piece. It was just a spiral of fat. And I was like,
what is this?
Where'd the meat go? And so I didn't eat it.
Dude, you've been to Thin Man Brewery, right?
Yeah.
They've got bacon nubs there. You ever had those?
Bacon nubs? I think I have.
I had to look it up to see exactly what it was. Smoked and crispy fried pork belly.
Yes.
Tossed in maple brown sugar or honey sriracha.
I have had those.
Dude, I think I'm gonna have to go get those soon. And the full. I had to have gotten the full for $11.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually I mean I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't think it's that bad for $11 with the amount that I got.
Well, it depends on like how much you're getting and how good is it. If it's really
Yeah.
good, it's worth $11.
Yeah, worth $11 with how good it was, and I think
If I remember
like
correctly, when I got it, you get a good amount of
it's
nubs.
pretty good amount. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to get some soon because
So that I remember I did get them. I think this was I mean years ago when I came home. We went there and I got them and there were again because it's pork belly, so you're gonna get fat. But once I like realized where the fattier parts were and I focused more on the meaty parts, I was content.
I didn't taste any.
Mine may not have been done all that well.
Mine was everything. I ate everything. There was no fat, or if there was, I didn't even care.
Yeah.
It was all
Because if
good.
pork belly's done right, the fat is meant to be there, but it's meant to be like bacon. You can't tell the difference between the fat and the meat.
Yeah.
Because bacon has very little meat.
True, it's like half meat, half. It's like you got this strip here of meat, and then on the outside you got fat, and then fat.
Yeah, but if it's done correctly,
yeah, dude,
it's good.
Because like also, I'm sure, like,
dude, I'm starving right now.
Yeah, if I could,
yeah.
like also when it comes to fat, if you like, let's take a pork chop for example.
Yeah.
They're like pork chops.
Not a big pork chop guy.
Whatever. They always have
that fat.
They have like the fat on the outside. And it's always in the same spot, so it's nice and easy to cut off.
Yeah.
But if somebody, if I got like strips, because when it comes to, I guess I shouldn't say. I think whatever certain meats when you cut them in strips, there's fat on it, but it's so small that it's whatever.
Yeah.
But when I get a 1/4 inch thick of fat on the side of my pork chop, that's not a slice. I'm taking it off and I'm eating the pork chop.
Yep.
I'm not gonna, no, I'm not. I don't need it.
No.
So
remove fat before you serve me food. Get rid of the fat. That's why I love sirloin steak, because sirloin steak doesn't have any fat on it.
Doesn't. I don't even pay attention.
I mean, you can get like fatty pieces, but there's like the piece that I had, the 12 ounce that I had at Black Rock, there was no fat in sight.
Oh yeah.
I ate every last bit of that steak.
Yeah, usually the strips.
Strips have fat. Yeah.
T-bones.
T-bones got fat.
Filet mignon. I've
never had filet mignon.
I hate them because they're so fucking small and they're expensive.
Exactly. Yeah, and they're expensive as shit.
But
I'll take a sirloin. It's a good amount of meat.
Yeah.
Steak. Like what's the difference?
I mean, yeah, personally, if you ask me, like, I don't know, I've never had them side by side.
That's also true.
But
it's I can't imagine.
If you asked me and they were like, okay, here's the filet mignon, it's $70. And here's the New York strip.
And it's a 4 ounce piece of meat.
Yeah. And then here's the 18 ounce New York strip for $30. I'm taking New York strip because guess what? It's probably gonna fucking taste the same.
Yeah, it's still beef. It probably came from the same fucking cow back there. I don't care.
Yeah, it's meat, dude.
Yeah.
I just want meat. Okay, I just want good food.
Yeah,
I don't care what it looks like. I don't care if it's presented well. I don't care if you fucking wipe the plate and go.
Yeah,
fucking get.
If it tastes good, it could be. It could be served on a paper fucking plate for all I care.
Dude, I fucking put all my shit together anyways.
Yep.
Okay. I'm like, oh, it's gotta look it's gotta taste good.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to look
doesn't have to look good at all.
No.
I mean, it has to look like good, but like the presentation doesn't have to look good.
No. Listen, if you just put a steak and a fucking scoop of potatoes and it's not even gonna have to be an ice cream scoop of potatoes, okay? Just fucking
Just slab some potatoes.
Yeah. Dude, just fucking, and then some green beans. I could
Oh,
fuck
dude,
up.
green beans are like they
I
might
could,
be my favorite vegetable.
I could fuck up some green beans or like some asparagus,
Did
some
you just say
nice
asparagus?
asparagus.
Okay. All I
I
heard
could
was some asparagus. I'm like, what?
if someone gave me some nice crispy asparagus with salt and pepper,
Dude,
some
a
oil.
little bit of garlic on there.
Yeah. I hate and I now of course I'll still eat it, but if it's like floppy or not floppy, because it's gonna be floppy, I guess, but like chewy, and I can't just like bite right through it.
I want a crunch.
Yeah, dude.
I want
yeah,
my asparagus to bite back.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah. You know how long it takes asparagus to grow, by the way? Stupid fun fact, I know.
8 years.
Like it's like 3 before you ever get real asparagus to like sprout.
Oh.
I know this because I've had asparagus growing in my garden for like 2 years now. And I haven't
Inside,
gotten any
yeah.
asparagus. So I just have these little fucking asparagus leaves that keep getting thicker. Like when every time a new one sprouts, it's a little bit thicker and then a little bit thicker and then a little bit. So like I'm waiting on one that's at least this thick. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm not pinky thick yet.
What the fuck? That's stupid.
Yeah. It's
I
so
just take-
fucking annoying. I didn't know that when I bought the seeds. I was like, asparagus, I fucking love asparagus. I figured it'd be like everything else. You get something every season. You have to let it grow, and then the leaves or like the ones that sprout wilt, and you have to leave them. Because if you get rid of them, it's bad. So you have to leave the dead ones that then like kind of like refertilize that section of soil that you're planting asparagus in, and then new ones sprout. And then by the time the third winter comes around, then you've got a chance of asparagus.
Snowball's hell and chain. Or oh shit, I said that wrong. What's that saying? A snowball's chance in hell? There we go.
Yeah.
Take it asparagus.
Yeah, we'll see. So like this, I think this coming winter will be the 3rd winter since I've planted that. And we'll see what happens, you know?
That's dumb.
Yeah.
I did not think of what I was gonna say before. So
That's all right. We're at an hour if you want to.
yeah.
You got to get back to work.
Let's see here. Share.
Dude,
Pick a number.
really quick. Hold on. Unshare your screen really quick. I got a funny story. I had to go to the bathroom last night. So I went, the other restaurant that I went to, which might be my eat of the week, I got a bad case of the meat sweats afterwards. Terrible stomach ache. I was like, I will be shitting bricks. Maybe not maybe not tonight, but the next day. And so the next day was yesterday. And I made it through a good chunk of the day without having to poop. End of the day, I was like, I gotta poop. And so I went to the bathroom. I sat down. I look over, and I'm like, I don't have any fucking toilet paper. And I'm like, oh, let me check under the sink. Nothing. I got nothing.
This
so
was in
before
your house, though, right?
Huh?
This was in your house.
Yeah. And
Okay,
so
no big deal.
I'm like, fuck, I need to buy toilet paper. And I'm not doing that at 11 p.m. So I stood back up, pull my pants back up. I go out into the kitchen. I grab like 4 sheets of paper towels. That's all I had, dude.
Dude, just take a shower.
I'm not jumping in the shower at 11 p.m. just to
Dude,
wipe the shit off my ass.
I am not using a paper towel. Period. No, that's the only thing I have. I'm not using a paper towel on my ass.
Well, so I did. First of all, to get graphic, the log was probably about that long.
Oh, fuck.
So I was like, damn, this thing's coming out of me. And the
It's the fucking length of your small intestine.
honestly though, dude, I swear to God. And the paper towels, I mean, they worked. I was clean, But
Yeah.
boy, was my asshole burning. It's rough. It's like I might as well use sandpaper. I consider after like the third of four pieces of paper towel, I was like, I should have just gotten the shower.
You didn't have a Jesus wipe? Yeah, you should have just gotten a shower.
I wish I had a Jesus. It was not a Jesus wipe. That it was with a log that long. You think that's Jesus wipe? No. It was a messy wipe.
I'm going trivia. I'm going trivia. Let's go.
After the third wipe, I was like, if this fourth one comes up with shit still on it, I'm getting in the shower. Fourth one was clean. I was like, okay, thank the Lord.
Dude, no way.
It was so I'm okay now, but I had some brush burn.
I'm hopping in the shower.
Well, I'm still not going to the store today to buy toilet paper, so it'll have to wait.
All right, pick a number.
I don't know, 18.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Who won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1918 for the services he rendered to the advancement of physics by his discovery of energy quanta? The fuck?
Nobel Prize in Physics in 1918 for the services he rendered to the advancement of this physics by his discovery of energy quanta. I don't fucking 1918.
Did we want to do this?
I'm just gonna say a guess. Is it physics?
That could have been venture, I guess.
My only guess is Nikola Tesla, but I don't think he had anything to do with physics.
Max Planck.
Planck.
I say Planck.
Yeah. I do know who that is, but I would never have guessed him.
How many days is Ramadan?
Uh,
I'm going 14.
I was gonna say 14. I'm gonna go 10.
29 to 30, dude. Well, I was close. No, I'm not taking that one.
I want a fucking different one.
Um,
What about that one? What country was called Northern Rhodesia until 1984? Northern Rhodesia. I don't even know that I can.
The only thing I can think of is Indonesia, but I don't think
the
that's
Asia
it.
part.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna go with I mean northern.
but it's Northern Rhodesia, so it's like
Northern
Indonesia.
Rhodesia. Until
1984. That's recent. I
That is very recent.
feel like Indonesia had to have been. It's going to be a country I've never fucking heard of.
Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, based on the fact that we're going to choose a country that has to be closest, I'm going to go somewhere in like Africa because it's pretty central.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to go in Uganda.
I'm going to go with Nigeria.
Zambia.
I think that's in Africa, dude.
I think it is.
Holy shit, we're in the right continent. Google Africa. Okay, I said Nigeria, not. Oh, okay.
Where's Uganda? Oh, Zambia?
Yeah. Where's Uganda?
Right here.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Let's go.
Damn.
Hey, props.
I should have said Zimbabwe.
Props, though.
That was good, dude. We're like, you know, we're getting closer. We're getting better at these.
Surprised I pulled Uganda out of my ass. Usually I can never name a country other than.
I was going to say
Spain.
Chad because that's the one I always go with. And I actually would have been a little bit further away had I said Chad.
Probably. Well, depending on if we go with the furthest line, you might have been. I still would have been closer, but
yeah, no matter what, you were closer.
All right.
All right. Well, hey, we're all tied up right now. 2-2.
_Dave Sharkey _ is my Instagram. D-Shark1 with my Twitter. Eat of the week.
Give me something good.
When did we record last?
Thursday.
It's Thursday. Nothing. Yeah, I don't even know. What did I do? Oh, okay. Yeah. I had these hot wings from Kelly's Corner in Buffalo.
Okay.
Dude, they were
Like hot
fucking-
wings or
yeah,
okay.
hot wings. Like not medium, but hot.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the one thing you won't do medium is hot wings.
Yeah. I was told about Tom had said he'd gone there before. He's like, yo, these are some pretty good wings. Like Barbell, like 100%, they're Cajun honey butter barbecue wings, delicious.
Yeah.
But like
You
these
say
are
that
pretty
so
good.
fast.
Cajun honey butter barbecue.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, let's get them. They were not now. Usually, the difference between medium and hot when I go to other places, usually the regular places, like we get it at grandma's house, or whatever, and there's always the hot is pretty hot.
Yeah.
So this hot, these were a good.
They were a good hot.
Yeah, they were. There was no like. I wonder what their medium is like because it tasted pretty medium to me.
Yeah.
But their flavor was so good. It tasted like a Chevetta's hot wing. Or that's the only thing I could think of.
You
Because I
think
was
they
like,
make it like that though?
I don't know.
That would be
But
interesting.
like, I was like, this is because it's not just like a regular hot wing. I was like, this has a different flavor. It has a good flavor to it.
Yeah.
And it was good.
You should try doing that.
Chevetta's hot wings.
Yeah, like get some, but go buy some like frozen wings, thaw them out, let them sit in some Chevetta's marinade for a little bit, toss them on the grill, and
But
then
what's the hot come from? Like, I can't just do Frank's
you can
because that's just a medium
you can get Frank's
wing sauce.
wing sauce, which is a little bit hotter, I think.
I could do that, or I could just add like cayenne pepper to this Chevetta's.
You could absolutely do that. And then you just toss it in a bowl and just fucking
Maybe.
I bet that sounds good. Maybe I'll do that.
But I don't know.
I
Making
can't get
wings
Chevetta's down
myself-
here. That's the problem.
Making wings myself doesn't seem like it's gonna be good.
Well, that's why I grill them if I make them myself, because if you deep fry them like they do in Buffalo everywhere, you have to know when it's good enough, and it's a lot harder to know.
Oh, so grill them.
I grill them because then you are guaranteed to get a crispier wing, which is what I like.
Right. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out.
Because I don't want a flabby wing either.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Sorry, yeah. What the fuck? My Google's going off in the kitchen. You can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography. My regular Instagram is Secret Agent Sharky, and my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@JoeSharky7. My eat of the week, again, it's a toss-up between Black Rock 12-ounce sirloin steak that I cooked myself, or the other night I went to Roundup Rodeo in Hollywood Studios, which is a family-style, all-you-can-eat restaurant. So family style, there's a menu, but it's just like, hey, we're going to bring out these 4 types of meat. You choose the 4 sides and you choose your dessert and your drink. And you're going to get all of it. And it's as much as you want to eat when it comes to the meat.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so they had brisket. Dude, this brisket was next level brisket. So fucking good. They had chicken. They had ribs, and they had sausage. The sausage came as like a little spiral on a stick. Slapped. And you get 3 different types of barbecue sauce. I chose the classic barbecue. They had sweet and spicy barbecue as well. I chose classic barbecue, just lathered that shit on everything. And then we got, what did we get? Grilled corn as the side. Mac and cheese, which I didn't like. I didn't eat. Fucking fried pickles, which are really good, and something else that I can't remember. And then we also they bring out starter salads. There was a watermelon salad. You would have loved it. It was phenomenal. It's basically just chopped up watermelon, and it had a little bit of like mint in there. It was good.
Wow.
And there was a apple salad with kale in it. That was really good. That was my favorite one. There was this fucking tomato cucumber salad. Phenomenal. Dude, everything there was so good. But the meat, and again, it's all you can eat meat. They go, you just let me know what else you want more of. We'll bring it out. And I was like, yeah, can I get more of that brisket? She brought out more brisket, and I just fucking gobbled it down.
Yeah.
Hence the meat sweats.
Yeah, I could go for a sandwich again. I had that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Brisket
dude.
sandwich.
I genuinely can't choose which was better.
I would go family style.
Four different kinds of meat. Yeah, see, you were like, this other one better be good. 4 different kinds of meats or one's really good sirloin steak. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's mine. As for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast. That's where we post our clips from the podcast. And subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Peace and love, baby.